We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. Ooh. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak gonna put it up right away. That's complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
63.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. To the air again. Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dotson, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got it at the 7. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 10, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, kill. What do you think?
On 3rd down, Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He finds Devontae Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Third and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Hurts again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Hurts will try it again. A pass caught by Saquon. And the Eagles are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Again, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Barkley. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide.
They put Pickens in motion.
What do you think?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check! Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go! Here we go, 47! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide. Hey, kill! What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
We're going to 54, wide. What do you think?
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. In motion, Lamb. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clears space. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He gets this complete to Granson. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little...
That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop him. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. Second down and 8. Now Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards there, and a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and long for Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah! Here we go! Right it! Everyone, kill! Kill! What is it?
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Yeah! Here we go! Right it! Hey, 47! What is it?
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
On the play fake, Dak. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Hurts working in the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, second and 4. To the air again. Hurts. Now, quick throw taken in by Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Hurts again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Again, Hurts. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first down.
Yeah, here we go. Where do they take? Where do they take? Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. Go, get out there. Here we go, going to 53. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, 26.
Now Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
They'll throw again. Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Right take. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Lamb. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.